Hello, class. This is the second set of videos for your Problem 1-4 homework assignment. Question number 7 asks you to determine the level of measurement of the variable. So it says ranks of scores in a tournament. So it's not the nominal level of measurement, but it is going to be the ordinal level of measurement, right? The ordinal level has everything that's in the nominal level, except the values of the variable are able to be arranged or ranked. So when I see the word ranks of scores, I know we're talking about ordinal. So let's check our answer. And we get the well done. Next question. It says determine the level of the measurement of the variable low. It says assess the value of a house. So I checked ratio because the ratio level of measurement, basically it has the properties of the interval level of measurement, and the ratios of the values of the variable have meaning. A value of 0 means the absence of the quantity, and the arithmetic operations such as multiplication, division can be performed, right? So I can multiply the assessed value by 2, I could divide by 2, I could add 100 grand to the value. All right, so we end up with a ratio level of measurement. Question number 9, they're asking, what is the population in the study? So it looks like the sample is 1,504 adults that are between the age of 20 and 90 and live in Europe. So if that's the sample, the population will be all adults between the ages of 20 and 29 who live in Europe. So we'll check this. And we check answer, and we get the excellent. Question number 9. Oh, we're still in question number 9. Next one. Now it looks like we're asked for the sample. So the sample would be the 1,504 people between the ages of 20 and 90 who live in Europe. And we get the good job. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. Now we're on to number 10. Okay, so the first part says, in statistics, results are always reported with 100% certainty. Well, I know that's going to be false because we draw on samples and there could be variation within groups, so it's not 100% certainty. We try to get as close as we can to 100%, but it will never be 100%. So again, for part B, it says statistical studies are not concerned with understanding the sources of variability in data, only with describing the variability of data. So that's false. We are concerned with the sources of variability in data, and we are concerned with describing the variability in data. So the question would be false because we are concerned with both. Part C, it says, all right, suppose 3 individuals conduct the same statistical study, such as estimating the average commute time of students. So maybe 3 people survey different groups of students to figure out the average commute time. It is possible that the 3 studies will end up with different results, right? That's true, right? Statistical studies, they typically look at samples rather than the entire populations. So each study is likely to draw different samples. It's possible we're going to end up with different results due to variability in data. Okay. So it looks like for questions 11 and 12, we're asked to basically identify the differences between an observational study and a designed experiment. So in an observational study, we measure the value of the response variable without attempting to influence the value of either the response or explanatory variables. So let's look at the first problem. So I think letter B is my best choice here. An observational study measures the value of the response variable without attempting to influence the value of the response or explanatory variables. We get the nice work. And now for the designed experiment, we will intentionally change the value of an explanatory variable and then record the value of the response variable after we make changes to the explanatory variable. So I think letter C most describes what I've just said, right? The researcher assigns individuals to a certain group, intentionally changing the value of the explanatory variable, and then we record the value of the response variable. And there we go. And then the last part was a designed experiment allows the researcher to claim causation between an explanatory variable and a response variable. So for number 12, it says 30 university students are divided into two groups. One group receives free tutoring, the other doesn't. All right, so it looks like I'm having an impact on one group of students, right? I'm helping them with free tutoring while the other doesn't receive tutoring. So after one semester, scores on the final examinations are compared. So this would be experimental, right? Because the researchers are controlling one variable. The variable is the people that get the tutoring versus do not get the tutoring. And then the effect would be your grade, right? The response variable would be your score. So choice D in this case would be the correct answer. Thank you for watching.